Oh, hey guys, Paul here with Bike Skins at the Bike Skins Design Studio. And you may notice lately we've been really busy with ads and a few different things online. Also, if you look behind me, there's a rack of 3D printers. Also been working on some 3D printing some prototype accessories for like helmets and things like that. If you take a look at our site, this is where we've had most of the changes. Let me flip this thing around here. Okay, so if you take a look on the site's recently been updated. So now we have a site that actually has a design that kind of works more for mobile browsing. So actually, if you squeeze it into like a mobile size browser, everything resizes up for you. A couple main things I want to hit on. You may have noticed this. If we go down here to material specifications, this is a really kind of neat and cool thing. Back when we started Bike Skins in around 2004, which was 15 years ago, the industry was kind of changing as far as wrap materials. And since then, wrap materials haven't evolved that much. But recently, I've been noticed this trend over the last, I would say, 2 years. Avery's developed a product that really has gave the 3M product a run for their money, and it's called a MPI Supercast. So this Supercast, one of the things that's better about Avery Supercast material is that Avery has engineered it to where whenever you mold it into creases and things like that, you can actually get a material that's more prone to stay down into these creases. Now 3M of course can do that too, but the Avery does it just a little bit better. So it's that feature is called memory. So like anytime you stretch a material, sometimes it'll have a tendency to pull back. So we've updated to that material, and also we have a different supply cost for that. So we've passed that on to the customer, and I've experimented around with giving just a little bit of a discount, but what I've done also to kind of boost sales during the post tax refund season is I've also done a site-wide discount, and also you may notice shipping's been discounted slightly too. So this is probably the first time, and I'm not sure how long we're going to be doing this for, where you could get a $100 discount on your design. So also we've been launching new designs daily. This one we're looking at here, the fracture design, that's actually a new design as of today. Another thing I want to point out too is that if you go to any one of these site product pages, and then so if you go to here where you select your bike make, of course we have, I think it's literally 100, maybe it's like in the 90s, 100 or so different bike models. Now when you click on these, you know, this propagates to your invoice and things like that. It doesn't change the picture. Of course, if you had 100 different bike models, and then you had all the different years that you're selecting from, you know, you could easily have thousands of different side renders, and our site's not set up like that. You do, however, get a preview render before the actual wrap prints. So the good thing is if you say, hey, can we remove this Bike Skins logo, or this pink looks a little dark, let's change it. So it's another common thing too is we get these people ordering these kits, like the Masker design, for example. Let me go to that one. So, or even this Vapor Lock design. This is a real popular one. You know, you may see that the skull is kind of placed really well for this GSXR right here, but some bikes kind of have a vent right there. So what we may do is move it down or resize the skull. So we do tweak these out for each different bike, and that kind of lets the process of creating your wrap be a little bit more custom, and then you get a preview of that in an email before it's actually shipped. So we make sure and kind of touch base on a couple other options and things like that in the email. Okay, so just a few new things about our site and material I wanted to share with you. Also next week, coming up soon, I'm not sure the date, but we have an Electroglide that's going to be in getting wrapped, and of course we'll do a little bit more narration and coverage with that, and also post all the new pics and things of that nature of it. We don't often do a lot of baggers and cruisers, so it'll be really neat to kind of see the process and transformation of a motorcycle like that in the shop.